Hello, welcome to yoga, stretch, all of that good stuff. This is going to be a short and sweet video. So this one ends up being about 10 minutes so I can get everything in. And we're going to focus on upper body care. It's going to begin with the neck rolls, the neck movement, and it's going to end with the neck movement. I wanted to make sure that I come back to it at the end. Okay, so let's get started. Seated, comfortable. Okay, so whatever that is for you, that you can have a tall body. You could even be possibly in a chair at this time if you wish. Okay, so finding that, you're going to bring your arms out and see if you can settle the shoulders down a little more. And take a deep breath here. And the first one you're going to feel is the slow turn of your head. And so I like to see this one as a big no if you need it. Feeling the range of motion as you turn your head to each side, each shoulder. So a big no if needed in your life. There's certain things sometimes. No thank you, I don't need that in my life. I'm going to do one more turn. And then centering it out. The next one, just briefly, you're going to drop your head. This is like a yes. You relax your head down. Deep breath there. And then you lift it up, very tall, very proud. We'll do one more time without arm movement because I want to add in the arms here. Relax your head down. And then lift up. Feel the shoulders shift back. Okay. So now reach the arms out, wiggle the fingers, turn the palms towards me. And begin to circle it back just 3 or 4 times. So breathe softly into that movement. And then moving up into the sunrise. And we're going to add the movement of your head with it. So inhale, your neck is lifted and tall. Exhale, as your arms come down, your head bows down to your chest. Take that for a moment. Feel that for a moment, and then inhale up, sunrise to the sky. Exhale down to the earth. Good. Relax your arms and shoulders. And so now one more idea for movement of the neck right now. You're going to tip. So you tip to one side, and then up, and tip to the other. And this little movement might symbolize a maybe, because sometimes you're just not sure, and you need a maybe. Also, it's just a sweet neck stretch. All right, so I'm going to suggest that you take it to one side, and you put one hand down. So I'm going to my right, I put my right hand down solid, and I move into the side bend. So keeping that, I turn and look down to the fingers on the ground. And then I turn my head up a little bit. And then inhale, reach for the sky. Same side, stay on the same side. Exhale it over. We're going to move into curl and sweep. So first what you do is you inhale up. And exhale, now you tuck and you curl the body through. With your inhale, you open up through your chest and look gently behind you. And then one more of those. So curl it forward. Your neck just moves gently with it. Inhale, open it up. Good, and then center it out. So take a moment, center. And then tip your head to the other side. Place the hand down, moving into the side bend. And you might turn and peek and look at the hand on the ground. And then looking up. Inhale, same side, inhale up. Exhale it over. So moving into what's called a curl and sweep. Inhale up first, and then exhale. This is like the offering, curling forward, bowing in. And you inhale to sweep and open through your heart, looking back gently. And so one more of those. Inhale, sweep it on open. And then exhale, center it out. So they're a little warm up in the shoulders. And what I want to do now is the windshield wipers, and not exactly for the windshield wipers. So you don't have to do the legs if you don't want it. But you're going to set them up with feet hip width apart, and you're going to open the shoulders with this position. So I'll turn sideways in a moment, okay? So, sideways. You're going to notice the hands and take them back and see how it opens the shoulders. Now your hands might go this way with the fingers back, I understand. You don't have to, but maybe play with the idea of turning your fingers a little more forward. Feel happy with it though, make sure it's what you want. And then with that, then if you wanted to, you add in the sweep of the legs and you turn your head the other way. And you might notice, I do, a stretch on each side, each shoulder, just a little bit more. And your head turns. So playing with that a couple times. Do one more time each side. Awesome. And then center it out. Okay, so now what I want to do is take you into a one knee twist. And this one knee twist is really going to focus on the open shoulder. It doesn't have to though, it could simply be a one knee twist that focuses down here. It depends on what you need at this moment. So if you're curious about the shoulder opener, you might watch me for a second. Let me try to show it. The trick is, one leg is straight, one knee is bent, to get your hips directly underneath you. So it's like you're laying on your side. So really laying on your side like that. And you might have a pillow here, okay? I don't, it's totally fine for me, but you might have a pillow. So with that knee and foot down to the ground, then my twist goes up here, and it opens up, and my arm is actually floating a little bit. It doesn't make its way down to the ground. Some people it does. This one will be very different for everybody's body. So with my floating arm, I'm going to breathe into it. Oh, it starts to settle after a moment and goes lower and touches the ground. But I start to move it around. So I'm moving that arm kind of like an angel arm. Soft breath. Some beautiful shoulder opening. So I want to center out, so I'm ready to make my way to the second side. So I do take a moment with the hips underneath, drawing the knees in to feel the center. I do like that for a second. And then I'm ready to shift to the second side. So again, I focus first on how to get onto the side hip, so I can bring that leg all the way across. You might have your own way of doing it. Maybe try to get the knee and the foot down to the ground. That's what's going to get this arm opening that shoulder. Try to breathe softly and settle back into it. And then maybe, see how you can move your arm like this? Maybe moving it around just a little bit. And then all done with that, I make sure I center out, get the hips directly under, pull the knees in, and roll all the way up to seated. So remember how I said I want to come back to neck rolls at the end. So having one more moment, just to relax the hands. Shoulders are awesomely opened now, moving back and down. Let the hands relax into your lap, head drops down. And just feeling into your neck space with some gentle rolls, shoulder to shoulder, soft breath. Take a little time with that. You might feel an inhale as you roll up, and an exhale as you roll it down. And so this is the last little piece of this sequence. And so of course you are welcome to continue and do it as long as you need. I'm going to leave it at that, let my head drop down the center and lift up. And thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.